think so, right? We definitely think so. This is where again technology enables a lot of these things, especially recent developments in the technology side. So look, we just said enterprises are complex. There's no one size fits all. There's not going to be one template for every single customer, but we do think there's a couple of things that we can lean in on. So number one, there are foundational needs across all treasuries, and this could even be in the least or less complex ones. That there are opportunities to develop a framework that can support the foundational needs that will address a lot of those early challenges. That's one, right? And number two is when we think about implementations. Uh, if you look at some of the challenges, they don't typically tend to be things like building the absolute custom workflow, because we've seen customers are willing to change some of their process to fall in line with the technology if it helps support get to the final goal and the value that they're looking for. It's things that in the past took a lot of time of manual effort from, let's say, humans, right? A great example I'll give you that we've been focusing in on is categorization. So as most systems today, they allow users to build and map their own rules to drive how does a system categorize transactions they see on their bank statements. And we're talking about thousands and hundreds of thousands of transactions. Well, we think that there's an opportunity to bring that time down where it might take a month to build all of your rules or a month and a half to actually just an hour of your time and a couple of hours of ours to build a model that can actually understand the context of your business, understand the context of your bank accounts, and actually build categorization without requiring any user input outside of context and then confirmation of accuracy. So we go from a rules-based approach to categorization to a logic-based approach. It's a bit of a mental shift, but what that actually does is it brings down your time to implementation from a month and a half before you can start using categories to then forecast to a couple of days to where now you have everything categorized and now you can start working on your forecast. So if you start stacking these types of opportunities together, you get from a place where, hey, we went from spending 8 to 9 months to implement a full suite solution to really start using it to, can we bring that down to a month? And you have the value in that first month. And of course, we improve over time. I mean, that's the opportunity that we have ahead of us. But at least you're using the system. You're not working on mapping rules and codes and the like early on. That's where we think the opportunity lies. And that's what we're doubling down on.